Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another Freebie Thursday or Freebie Friday. I'm not sure what day I'm putting this video on for all of you, but we are working on another project, and that is we got all these pine cones for free. Our son collected them for us, and I'm making pine cone starters. That makes a big difference in starting a cold wood stove. In order to save on our wood, we are not heating our house overnight. Now, it was 29 degrees and we still didn't heat our house overnight, and it stays about 49 degrees in here. So, we are gonna go ahead and make these fire starters. Let me go ahead and get the wax off the stove. We're just going to dip the top part of the pine cones in the wax, not the whole pine cone. We don't need that much wax on it, just a little bit. So let's go get the wax and let me see how well it burned. I did do some studying, and they said that don't use paraffin wax, which I don't use that at all anymore. And they said best thing to use is soybean wax or soy wax, and that's what we have with just a little bit of beeswax. So it's just really simple what we're doing. We're gonna take the end like this, and we're just going to dip it into all of the wax. And then I'm making candles with some of the leftover. It's somewhat of a messy job, but it smells so good in here, and it's a perfect day for this type of project. All the candle making things I've had for many years, and so everything that you see me do today is free for me this year. Of course, years ago I had to buy all of the things to make the candles, but I really want to thank a dear sweet friend for giving me these beautiful little cast iron skillets, and it's absolutely, they're amazing, and they made the most amazing candles. I will give a few of them as gifts and keep one or two for myself. So thank you so much, my dear sweet friend Priscilla, for giving them to me. Now we got that all done. Let's go ahead and see what else did I find this week for free. Okay, so we got that done, and I want to show you another thing that I got for free. And this may not seem like much, but our daughter had a whole bunch of food in these, and I asked her if she is going to keep them, and she said she's throwing this one away. And I rewashed it, and it's really heavy duty. I'm sure this was very expensive new, and now I have it, and I can use it to put a turkey in or to put a chicken in, and I don't have anything like this, so I got that for free. Another thing I did for free was I made this. This is to put my knives in at the kitchen sink. I'll put it over here at the kitchen. I thought that was really neat. And a sponsor is giving me a whole bunch of wooden spoons like this, And this was another thing that I got for free. This came from a sponsor who is sponsoring the video. All right, let's go put all of these into our beautiful wooden holder. I love it because, as you know, I'm getting rid of all the silicone. So let's go put this in the holder, and then we'll talk a little more about Free Thursday. Now, most of the sponsored videos are things that I don't really use, so I don't say yes to them. But if it's a sponsored video and it's something I can really use, then I will have it in my videos. And I loved these wooden spoon set. So it really went with my line of living and what I like to do. And I said yes, of course. For every yes that I say about 30 no's. Now, of course, I do show books, and I love to showcase books for people, and that's something I will always do. And it's really fun when a author will ask me if I can sponsor them, or they can sponsor me, and it's so much fun because I love reading books, especially if it's a certain kind of books that I like. The link is in the show notes in the description box. To make the candles really pretty, now I'm adding a top layer of a different color. And what I made the candles in is just little cups. Now these cups are for coffee, and I got them at the thrift store many years ago. But it adds a second layer, and then what you're going to do is, when the candle is hard, you're going to peel all of that paper off, and then you have a beautiful candle. One of my most favorite hobbies are making candles and using recycled candle wax and recycled things to make things look new. Here is a sneak peek of what you're going to see in tomorrow's video. These are the candles that we made, and you will see what I do with all these candles, but I wanted to show you the finished project. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys on the next one.